Today we're discussing essential guide on managing your money with savings and checking accounts. Sounds pretty elementary, right? Or obvious, but not so much. Both are dispensable tools, but understanding when to use each can simplify your financial life. For those who I haven't had a chance to meet yet, I'm Dr. Javon Jackson, and welcome to another installment of Money Motives, good news from the world of finances, in 8 minutes or less, where once per week we bring updates, uplifting developments, and encouraging trends for your financial future. Last week's episode was on 7 ways to preserve your retirement in this crazy world. So go back and check that out if you missed it. All right. So let's go ahead and dive on in here. Checking accounts are ideal for daily expenses and bill payments, and savings accounts are designed to set aside funds for the future. Sounds simple, right? So let's dive into what you need to know about these two financial vehicles. The primary distinction between the two is that savings accounts are meant for growing your wealth, and checking accounts are the go-to for everyday expenses. Savings accounts serve as your financial growth engine, and they often accumulate interest, slowly building your wealth over time. Although there used to be limits on withdrawals, but many of these restrictions have been lifted, and access to your savings account is typically via ATMs or online transfers. Now, on the other hand, checking accounts are your spending companion, okay? And they tend to be convenient and without withdrawal limits. Therefore, they are perfect for everyday transactions. You can access your funds through checks, debit cards, or digital payment platforms like Apple Pay, things like that. But checking accounts usually don't earn any interest. And so when considering a savings account, there are several factors that you should keep in mind. The first one is APY, which is an acronym for annual percentage yield, okay? This is a vital metric, okay? And higher APY means more money grows over time. Therefore, shopping for a bank offering a high APY can boost your savings effortlessly, okay? And some accounts even exceed 3% APY. And in today's high interest rate environments, well, that's a regular account, okay? But let's discuss fees. Most online savings accounts don't have monthly maintenance fees, but be cautious of associated costs. High yield savings accounts often demand a significant minimum balance to be maintained. So be sure you can comfortably maintain this balance to avoid incurring additional fees. Therefore, when considering a checking account, take note of these factors. Many checking accounts don't charge monthly maintenance fees, okay? And most of them don't have balance requirements. And some banks offer cash bonuses when you open up a new checking account, which can go up to, I've seen as high as $500, okay? But while using a checking account, you can typically use ATMs within your bank's network without having to worry about paying any fees. But be cautious about overdraft fees, as spending more than you have can lead to a negative balance, resulting in subsequent charges. Okay, so a common question I get is, should you have both accounts at the same bank? Let's talk about that. As savings and checking accounts are distinct purposes, which we just talked about, Having both can simplify your financial management. But there's a trade-off. Managing both accounts at one bank definitely offers convenience, and you can easily transfer funds between them and monitor both accounts in one place, okay? But opening both accounts at the same bank might mean missing out on high yield accounts. And many top APYs are only available through online banks. Okay. And online banks are safe. They're same and FDIC insured and all of that. Okay. Just for your understanding. So both savings and checking accounts can have their roles. But before deciding, consider various factors such as fees, minimum balances, accessibility, and bonuses. Ultimately, the choice is yours. And many people utilize both. A checking account for daily expenses and a savings account for unexpected costs and savings. Okay? But as previously mentioned, carefully weigh your priorities and decide which account suits your needs best. Comment below and let me know what has suited you best for your checking and saving account needs. Are you taking advantage of high yield savings accounts, especially in this high interest rate environment that we're currently in, right? If so, where and at what rates are you experiencing or enjoying? Share the details, okay? And so, hope you found this helpful and exciting, and it prompted you to get motivated, to get focused, to take action to improve your financial future. See you next week for another episode where we will discuss deferring taxes until retirement. You may want to rethink that. On Money Motives, good news from the world of finances. Stay motivated to find your way to your dream financial destination. See you guys next week. Take care.